Okay, hilariously fun homework assignment. All right. Despite the lack of support, 1,000 words titled I Am. I want to hear about you. 1,000 words on you. Who are you? Ah.
Shapeshifter. This short had such a great message with the idea of just being you. So, despite this girl's ability to be everyone and anyone, she found the connecting force with the help of her teacher being within her. And at the core of all these various experiences is her experiencing these things. And her teacher had this great comedic chemistry, and it allowed for this easy, fun banter. And I thought the way they created the idea of the shape shifting was fun. It was believable. The way that they chose to shoot her, shifting into all these various people, it didn't come across as like, corny or like it was clever the way that they chose to shoot it.
All right, I just finished watching Shapeshifter, which I ended up really enjoying. I literally laughed out loud in some of the moments, which is hard for me to do. I thought the professor, the teacher, was a really great performer. He had a lot of great lines, a lot of great bits. I thought the opening with the bell, him perceiving that perhaps his student was in love with him. I thought all those sequences played out very naturally, and I thought the young woman was also very great at creating a sort of natural approaching cadence between herself and the professor that I thought contributed both to the comedic timing and to a sense of sort of dramatic and emotional depth that you might not expect with this idea, but I thought ended up sort of coming full circle with the closing sequences based around being yourself and expressing yourself. I feel like the idea sort of set it up in the beginning that the approach had a little bit more depth than just mining humor. So I thought that was good as well to give it a more well-rounded approach. And I just thought the sort of college conceit was just effective and ended up working because it was in a limited setting with limited characters in terms of a narrative performance, but what allowed for a sort of a variety of comedic bits in a short amount of time. So I thought it was well done in that aspect, and I ended up enjoying it mainly because the acting and the comedic timing tended to be consistent throughout the piece, and it ended up with a positive message that I thought worked well for this kind of idea. So it was good for me overall.
Shapeshifter was really cute. Um, it was a very creative and humorous premise, but the ending was very sweet. I loved that message. They basically took the premise of someone who could be anyone they want to kind of symbolize that coming of age lack of identity, trying to figure out who you are as a person, who are you in this world. Um, and I loved I feel like you can take that ending in different ways, but for me, the shape shifting is more a sense of the people in your life. Uh, I believe it's an argument of you're shaped by everyone that you interact with, whether it be as close as your parents or as distant as someone that you had a brief conversation with. All of these little interactions mold you as a person and make you into who you are. And what you make of that is you. Um, and I think that's very beautiful in the sense that you shouldn't be afraid of what the outcome is. Whatever life has turned you into, you should be proud of who you are. And I think that's a very beautiful message.
I don't think the catalyst is strong enough reason for our lead character to reveal this big of a secret of her being a shapeshifter. There isn't enough to see a strong enough bond between the student and the professor here for us to really trust him with this secret. A 1,000 word essay assignment based on the things I am is later transformed into a picture is worth 1,000 words, or in this case, personas our shapeshifter has chosen to take on. This top our lead actress wears is a statement piece, and it makes her stand out versus all the people she chooses to transform into. In the end, it embraces it emphasizes to be you, to be comfortable in your own skin, embracing the strong, powerful parts that make you you.
Shapeshifter was really fun. I think this concept as itself, someone who is a shapeshifter, opens up a lot of comedic opportunity, and I think you really took that. I think having it in almost like an introspective setting with the teacher asking like, who are you, and then you present this opportunity to be so many different people. I think that's really fun, and the way the teacher interacts with this person as they're like shape-shifting and doing everything is really fun too. Being startled and trying to navigate, I have all this opportunity, who will I be? So I think it was a really funny piece, but also it was really poignant and good to watch for like a young person realizing, who am I, who do I want to be, and what can I do when I'm that person? Overall, it was a real fun piece and very well done.
The comedic timing was on point. The fact is, even though it's called Shapeshifter, you kind of forget that when the student approaches her teacher and freaks him out. His reaction was amazing. And the fact that she can literally be anybody she wants to. I guess that would be hard to decide who you are, because when he first assigned that assignment saying who I am and to describe who it is, I think every single one of us have always hated those assignments because they're so hard to do. But this was a fun take on that type of assignment, saying, what if you're multiple things? What if you're not just one thing on who you are? And that's usually what teachers want. They want one part of your personality. And really, nobody's just one part of a personality. We're everything, and this comedic timing put a fun spin on that.
So this was a lot of fun. Such an interesting concept. Great marriage of a sort of like sci-fi kind of trope and just good down to earth human stuff. Good, even good level of just some physical humor there. The sound effects, the way it was edited, those cuts, just really help with the comedy of it all. Good, strong social message here too, which is just really important in today's day and age. So all in all, just a smart, thought provoking, strong piece that I really enjoyed.